Hello everybody, welcome to Project Beauty, where we talk about project panning and everything beauty related. My name is Jen. I have my update for you and actually the finale for my MAC project pan. And I have done this for the last few months with Jen from the Jen Files. So Jen and I, also another Jen, we've decided, because we both have so much MAC in our collection and I really wanted to collab with her. I think she's a fantastic person and I really love watching her videos. She's been making some crazy progress in her collection, and so I highly recommend you go check her out. I will have her link down below, of course. So please definitely check her out and give her videos a like and a thumbs up and a subscribe as well to her channel. So we decided that we were going to work on a couple of our MAC items in our collections because we just have so many. And today is the finale to that project. I am so sad because I really have been enjoying it, honestly, and I've been really enjoying the items that I've selected, and part of me wanted this to go longer, honestly, but I think if Jen ever decides that she wants to do this again down the road, I have so many more MAC items that I could select as well, and I think I would be just as happy with any of those. So I will go ahead and let you guys know what I'm at now for my uses, because these are usage goals. And I'll show you my progress in my products. So we're gonna start with the MAC Eyeshadow Singles Palette. So my goal was to use this one 50 times. It looks like this. So there's two different sides, which actually I'm gonna show you mostly the red side that has the plastic on it, so I'll put the plastic cover on that side. I will be depotting these, so because today is the finale, February the 7th, I'm gonna go ahead and now make a video depotting all of these, and if I don't make a video, I will definitely post on my Instagram a picture of everything in a single eyeshadow palette, because I bought those big Gimme Glow palettes. But my MAC eyeshadow palette, I mostly used this side. I think I dabbled in this, but the majority was like all these reds and pinks and corals. So my goal was to use it 50 times, this whole palette. Any kind of eyeshadows, it didn't matter what eyeshadows I used. If I used 1, if I used 10, it didn't matter. And I used them 10, 20, 31 times. So we started this on November the 7th and it ended on February the 7th. So December, January, February, 3 months long. And I thought 50 uses would be perfect. My issue was in January, I've solely focused on my Pan That palette for 2022. So this I didn't use as much as I really wanted to, and I'm really sad that I didn't use this as much. However, I used it today and I actually forgot to write that usage down, so it's like 32 uses, but that's okay. I didn't get anywhere near where I wanted to, but the fact that I used this 31 times, this palette, and it literally still looks brand new, it's like beyond me. Like this eyeshadow right here I used mostly. These are practically the same shade. I can't remember what they're called, but anyway, this is the one I used more. Definitely used this one a lot. I think this is the shade Ruddy. I used this one a lot for deepening, this one a lot for deepening, even though it's like a shimmery shade. And I kind of went around to a bunch of these like mid-tone shades, and I used those to blow out my crease and stuff and all over the eye. And I do have the deeper shades in my outer corner today. I'm actually pairing it with my MAC Botanic Panic eyeshadow palette, and I have been loving wearing this pair together, especially because it's like February and Valentine's Day is coming. So I've been doing a lot of pinks, purples, reds, stuff like that. And that's where like these and the Botanic Panic and all that kind of stuff came into play. So this pairs really well together, and it pairs really well with this eyeshadow palette. And so I'm so excited to be depotting these so I can put them into my own little single eyeshadow palette with other collections, so that I can use MAC with other things instead of just only MAC all the time. And I think it was a good idea for them to make it so that MAC was the only eyeshadows that actually stayed magnetic in here. But at the same time, when I have such a huge singles collection and I want to use them all together, I have to depot the back of this, like the magnet that's on the back of these pans, and the pans don't even really stick to the magnet in the other singles eyeshadow palette either, like the MTZ palettes and stuff. So I have to add a magnetic adhesive piece to the back of these to make them adhere to or magnetic to those palettes. So it's a lot of work, honestly. But now that I know that I can do that, I am going to hang on to just this one palette, and I'm going to empty all these into the other singles eyeshadow palette. And I'm really going off on a tangent here. I'm wordy today, you guys. Anyways, and so maybe not tangent, but I'm just running off. But anyways, I'm going to utilize this, but all of these will be taken out and put into a separate palette. And I can't wait to do that because I am loving this. Like this eyeshadow right here, I have 2 of, and it's a duochrome. So it's got like a purpley, reddish, and blue tint to it. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's just really pretty, and it really depends on where you're looking at it, but it's like very red based with a blue shift on it, like a bluish purple shift, and very reflective. And then everything is basically what you see is kind of what you get. So there's like dusty mauve, a very like pinky dusty mauve. Another one of my favorites was Ruddy, and this one is just stunning. I love it so much that I bought a backup of it because I used it so heavily. And I wore it all the time, like all over my lid, and it sort of replaced that pigment that I had used a lot of. Like I panned that in one of my projects last year. I panned a very small sample of the MAC, is it Reflex Red? I think it's Reflex Red pigment. It took me forever. Oh my God, forever. Right up until the end of December from when I put it in, like right up until the end of December. I saved it for Christmas, and I had still another use in there because there was so much product left in there. So I kind of want to get that as well, but I have this, and I also have some red glitter from MAC, actually ruby from MAC, not red. And then I have other red glitter from BH. So if I really need the glitter, I don't really need to buy a Reflex Red from MAC, unless it goes on sale, but not this year. This year is my low buy, you guys. So 32 out of 50 uses. I'm really proud of myself. That's a lot of uses for a palette in 3 months. And I'm like, especially using it with other things, that makes me so happy. The next one is my blush in Hushed Tone, and that is an Extra Dimension blush. And it had the lines, and it says MAC all on this side. I'll do it this way. So that's what it looked like, but you can see it looks super used and loved now. It's definitely not a big dent or anything in it, but the top part is just very well loved. For this one, I wanted 25 uses, and I used it 15 times, which is, to me, really good for someone who doesn't wear face makeup every single day. I have been trying to wear from like here up, and so I put the blush on and stuff like that, but then when I wear my mask, you don't see like this part of my face when I'm wearing the N95. So you can still see my highlighter and my blush, and so I make it so that I can actually just use my blush and then leave this part empty, even though I put it on to do my videos. So this is what it looks like. I will give you guys a swatch here of it. It's so beautiful. Right here. I have to be like listening for my kid because he's playing in his room, and I just heard something fall, and I don't know if that was my husband's shampoo in the shower or him in his room. You guys know I'm always listening. So anyway, this is what it looks like. It's super beautiful. I love it so much. I got 15 uses in 3 months. I think that's excellent. Personally, I'm very proud of myself. It's a very lofty goal for me, and I'm so happy that I even made more than halfway in that time. The next one is MAC Blush in See Me, Hear Me, and this was a limited edition collection, and I will tell you, I love this blush so much. These rosy tones are like my jam. I'll show you my favorite blush in a second from MAC, and I'm obsessed with it. If I could, I would just wear that every single day, but I like to, of course, dabble with different colors and things, but it is legit my favorite blush from MAC, and this is kind of similar to me. It gives me a bit of like I think of that blush when I'm wearing this, even though it's not 100% the same. I love this so much. So this is an Extra Dimension blush as well, but I feel like it is more matte. The other one has a lot of like shimmer to it. This one's very reflective, and this one is more like satin or matte, and it's so pretty, but it's more like a pink with like a peachier undertone. And the one that's my favorite, I'll show you right now after I give you my totals, but it's just very close, and I just love this so much. I think I have, this is the one I have on right now. Yeah, I think this is the one I'm wearing right now, but I'll show you my very favorite one. I know I'm like all over the place, but my favorite MAC blush is called Breath of Plum, and It's such a beautiful blush. It looks like this. So, I mean, this one is a little bit more warm. This one is a little bit more cool, but very similar. And then I'll show you the swatch of this one. It like, it's not, this one's so much more cool tone, but it's much more pink and mauvey. This one looks so much more peachy pink when you don't have the other one beside it, but it just, I guess it's the finish, makes me think of it so much, and it makes me so happy to wear it. So I would say out of my whole collection that these two are my very favorite blushes. I should have put this one in, but I knew that's the only one I would have worn if I had that in my project. I wouldn't even have thought of the other one. So for See Me, Hear Me, I used this one 16 times. And I'm so excited because I really was focusing on this one more so because I did enjoy it more. And I really forced myself to use this one here because, of course, I wasn't grabbing toward it. I really wanted to wear the one that was a little more pinky peach rather than the metallic-y, corally pink or orangey one. Corally pinky orange, like you guys can see this is a peach, like straight up peach, right? Whatever. Anyways, so 16 times for that and 15 times for the other one, so 31 uses, right in line with my eyeshadow. So for a total of the 31 between the two, and my goal was for 25 for each. Well, he's having fun in his room. Okay, the last item is my Hyper Real Glow MAC highlighter. And this is in Flash and Awe. And my goal was to use this 25 times. And I've used it 29 times. So I'm so excited. This is the only one that I've exceeded my goal. And you can really see in this corner right here and like this corner right here that I've really used those two, especially this one. I use that one a lot. Like, look at that usage. It's got a pretty decent dip for me for a highlighter that I've only been using for 3 months. That's a huge dip. And I've been using this in line with a bunch of other ones. You guys know I'm trying to pan my Becca Vanilla Quartz. And I have a couple of other ones in project. So the fact that I got this much usage in 3 months time just blows my mind. I'm so happy. I'm like really happy for this. So 29 uses and my goal was 25. That's impressive for me. I'm really pleased with all of my usage in this project. I really can't wait to watch Jen's video. I am so excited. Please, again, go and check out her channel. She's just a wonderful person. She's got a really cool collection of makeup that she really uses. And I love her Shop My Stash. She has things organized just so you can see all her MAC singles, all her lipsticks are organized by color in drawers. It's really cool. I really enjoy watching her videos so much, and she's a wonderful, good-hearted person. I just get a good vibe from her, and I had to collab with her. I'm so excited that she was such a willing participant in this. So thank you guys so much. Jen, we can do this again if you're ever interested. Just let me know and we can sort something out. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you again in the next one. Bye.